Hey everybody, welcome to The Warp. I'm Jack with Future Pastimes, and it's time for the Cosmic Encounter Alien of the Month for March 2024. And this is an alien from the base game. It dates back to the early Eon days, and that alien is Parasite. This is an insidious alien, very powerful, tough to work against, yet still green alert. Let's take a look at it. You have the power to infest. Unless specifically prevented by another game effect such as the force field artifact, when it is your turn to ally, you may use this power to ally, sending 1 to 4 ships as usual, with one side in an encounter as if you had been invited, even when you were not. So, very pithy, very straightforward, pretty easy to understand. You can always join an encounter as an ally if you are not a main player. And that's what we have here, not a main player. So what does this mean? This means that if the offense wins the encounter and you have joined them, you're going to get a free colony. And that's, by and large, what Parasite is after. Now, you can occasionally join the defense if you think there's a good chance that you can win there. And what the other players are going to have to do is adjust to you. They're going to want to try to get rid of your alien power, of course, so they'll gang up on you when your color comes up in Destiny. And when you do get some foreign colonies, when those systems come up again, the players are going to try to target those planets if they don't already have a colony there. So it is incumbent upon you as Parasite to get on the offense every time you can. That way, if you are green, for example, and yellow is attacking red, you want to join in so that you can get a colony on that planet with yellow, because if yellow attacks red again, they don't want to target the planet where they already have a colony. They want to go somewhere new so that they can advance their score. So now, of course, when you get to the point where you have more foreign colonies than everybody else, then the offense is going to be doing their darndest to not win. But that works in your favor as well. So it's a really great alien power. It's really clever design idea, but just huge impact on things. The ramifications of that are very strong. So you can just send 1 ship along. You don't keep your risk level low. If you lose, all right, that's 1 ship in the warp. You don't really have to worry so much about game effects that are going to target 1 ship. Now, if you have an alien like Shadow in the game, you're going to want to send 2 ships at least, maybe more, because they're going to definitely try to knock you out as much as possible and get rid of your foreign colonies. But that's 1 alien out of the mix. Other aliens, like Bully, certainly other, but most of the time you're not worried about those effects because they are few and far between. So yeah, send 1 ship along, keeps your risk level low and the reward level very high if you do end up being on the winning side. Go after those foreign colonies. So yeah, there's not a whole lot else to say about Parasite. I love the art here. So this alien right here is Pacifist, and that is Parasite on Pacifist's head. So this is the first of a few examples of Pacifist getting picked on. Pacifist is probably the second most common alien that has shown up on other aliens' sheets. Loser, I think, is got the crown for that. Although we probably would need to do a full counting. In fact, I'm sure that some of my fellow cosmic nerds have already done that. They figured out which alien has shown up the most on other aliens' sheets in the game or in other art as well. It's worth looking at. But this was one of the first examples and a classic. This was the art that was used for the box cover for the second box cover. So it's not a second edition. It's the one that was in between what first came out and the 42nd anniversary edition, which has Sorcerer featured on it. And the first box cover doesn't have anybody. It just says Cosmic Encounter with this sort of golden bluish background. This is my favorite box cover. I, of course, have all 3 of them. I'm sure nobody is surprised by that. But I love this was a great choice of aliens to put on the cover. And it looks great. This is Ryan Barger, if I am not mistaken, who, of course, did Pacifist as well as Parasite. So the art is great. The effect is great as well. Should it have been yellow alert or even red alert? I don't know. Maybe not. It's worth discussing. There's a lot of aliens that really could have gone one way or the other. There's the list of aliens where you're like, no, that was the right color. Is probably shorter than the list of, well, this could have been this, it could have been that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think they picked, did Kevin pick the right alert level for this alien? It is hard to work against. You really do have to make some tough decisions when you're not the Parasite in terms of what do you do? How do you deal with them? Cosmic Zap? Sure. But sometimes there's other aliens in that game that are just as worthy of a Cosmic Zap, and you've got to worry about them, and you're like, do I play it now? Yeah, of course, if Parasite is joining in on an encounter on the offense when they weren't invited, and it would give them their 5th colony, that's a great time to Cosmic Zap them. Don't save it for anything else, but maybe they've got a card zap, so you got to worry about that too. But that's what makes Cosmic so great. So there you have it. That's it for this one, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.